lot of time switching apps, searching for notes, or trying to stay organized. But what if I told you there are few free websites that can save you hours every single week? So today I'm going to show you 6 websites that I personally think every student should know about. And don't worry, I'll show you how exactly to use each one. Like I use very often, especially the Notion and as well as Napkin AI. So let's get started. And hello guys. Okay, so this is my 7 days upload challenge card day 7, wherein I'm going to tell you about these free websites. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So as you can see on the screen, the first one is the Notion. I usually keep saying this in my every video wherein I want to talk about the productivity. So instead of having separate apps for notes, to-do lists, study plans, and projects, Notion brings everything together in one place. Like just search for Notion in the Google and you will have a first link open. Okay, if you are signed in, it will open directly. Otherwise, you have to sign in through your Google account. And yeah, now click on get the Notion for free. So here after that you can see here a new page. Just click on this and let's name this as a study planner. Okay, so this is the title head, wherein you can even add the icon of your choice, add a cover, customize layout. You can do anything however you want, aesthetics, you can do it over here. So you after that just after the study planner is created, now you will have to add all the things which you want to do it in month wise or week by week or day by day, wherein you will face, like, of course, if this is reminded or converted into your Google account, it also shows you a reminder also. So this is very good for even getting the things done on time. So if you're someone who always forgets assignments or keep notes everywhere, okay, and this one website can completely change how you stay organized. Okay, and the best part is that everything stays at one place as well as organized, and also I can access through my phone since it is logged in using Google account. So this also comes in my phone and this makes me happy more. Okay, to complete my assignments, to complete my class notes, to complete my projects, everything at one place. So this is all about the Notion. Okay, then the website 2 is Google Keep. See, it's probably the fastest way to save everything before you forget it. Like, you can take notes. There are also things to set the reminders. So what you have to do is just open Google Keep. If you've already signed in into your Google account, it will open immediately. Okay, let's say I suddenly remember that I have a lab record submission tomorrow. So I'll just take a note here that lab record submission. Okay, and this is reminder. Okay, now you can even remind when you want. Okay, so you can even select when should I even submit it and what is the deadline for this. So before this deadline I have to complete it and the next day I have to submit it. So this is how I work using Google Keep. Now see, I can even pick it at the top and set reminder. And the best part, this note automatically appears on my phone too, so I never miss anything. So as the Notion itself, this is also for free and it always helps me to keep my reminder intact, wherein I don't lose any of the submissions of my any assignments or anything. So this is how Google Keep works on. Next is Exalidraw. Now imagine trying to understand in a complicated topic just by reading paragraphs. Sounds boring, right? That's where exactly draw comes in. So open the website. That is the first website when you search on exactly draw. And you don't even need to create an account here. You have to just draw the things wherein you feel difficult. So for example, let's say I'm studying digital electronics. Okay, I'm studying digital electronics, and I'll just draw the boxes. Okay, I have drew 4 boxes. Instead of writing everything, I can draw the blocks, connect them with arrows, and create a mind map in just few seconds. So you can just see, I'll just create a mind map and then I'll show you. So I have created 4 blocks where it includes digital things, synchronous, asynchronous, and sequential circuits. So these are the type of circuits where it comes in digital electronics. So instead of writing everything, I can just draw the blocks and just connect them with arrows, which I have shown it over here. And then this is the mind map. This is a simple mind map where you can just remember the things in the easy way. So this makes revision much easier because our brain remembers visuals better than plain texts. So I hope you agree with this. Like visuals are the very marks gaining or confidence gaining things wherein you can visualize everything around there, which is difficult. Okay, so this is how it works. So there's the website 4, that is Tiny Wow. So that is the one that almost every students will need at some point. Like you have online creators like switching the PDFs to Word or Word to PDFs or merging the PDFs. So I'll show you how it works in just a minute. Okay, so even if you don't log in into your account, it just create the PDF tools. Okay, and this is the something where every students need. So look at how many tools it has. It has PDF, image, right, video, file. Okay, so open Word to PDF. So if you want to do something operations with your PDF, so these are the things where you can merge the PDF, edit the PDF to JPEG, that is JPG images, compress the PDF, okay, less than the size provided or the constraint provided, or like pic to PDF, split PDF, PDF to Word, change background of the PDF. Okay, so these are the few. See how many tools it has for only PDF. So Tiny Wow website is one of the most time saver thing I can say. And when you come to images, AI image generator, guys, AI image, remove background, okay, PDF to JPEG, that's it, and image to text, remove the watermark of those PDFs, okay, compress the image size. There are unlimited, see, unblur image, unlimited tools where you can even do operations with your images. Okay, and then this is something what I wanted to do about. So to some extent it is also for free. If you are using more number of tokens with the free version, it can also be in the time limit, time constraint will be there. I haven't used it much, but just to compress the PDFs, I usually do the operations with PDFs, right? So I do this kind of things. And now coming to the fifth website, I also told you in the previous videos of my 7 days upload challenge, Perplexity. So I have just typed the prompt here. I'll just put it down and it gives me the comparison. So you can just see that VLSI versus embedded, I have just compared it here. And but with respect to all the resources available means it takes about what about the company, about the workflow, how it affects the market. Okay, that also it has given me all this. What are the skills required for each one of them? Okay, what are the demands, what are the jobs, how is the competition in the market, salary, growth, work style, how it is, which is the coding stuff, which is the hardware stuff. This also it gives. So this is how you have to use the prompting thing exactly. Okay, so this is about the Perplexity. And what's even better is that it also shows where the information came from. So I guess yeah, so this information was from YouTube also and LinkedIn also. See here, this information is from Pine Training Academy, YouTube plus LinkedIn and Ardec. So here this information is about YouTube, Ardec. This information is about from about like YouTube and LinkedIn. So it, instead of watching the videos from YouTube, you can just give a prompt saying that with respect to all the resources available. So this makes the thing more clear to it कि हम कहाँ से वो websites लेना है, information लेनी है, और we can do this. So next comes the last website is probably my favorite if you even make presentations or learning visually. That is the Napkin AI. This also I have shown in my previous videos, but I'm going to show you how does it work. So you have to just click get napkin on free. Okay, I'll just sign in. So if I guess I have signed in, and yeah. So this is how it is going to work. Now I'll just give a website. I'll just now you have to just give a prompt like how you want to give the like what visual you want to. So I'll just type it over here and I'll come back. So I have just copy pasted a prompt wherein I'm going to use an embedded system with the input devices such as sensors and switches. These inputs are received by a microcontroller which executes a programmed algorithm to process the data. Based on the processing results, output devices such as LED, display, monitor or buzzers are controlled. So basically this is an embedded system wherein you are controlling the devices, that is the peripheral devices. So I'll just name this as controlling peripheral devices. Okay, so this is how it's going to work, and then I'm just going to click on generate visuals. So it is generating. Let's wait. Actually, this is a very interesting what I have found it on the internet. Like just see, just imagine. Okay, I'll just show you what are these also. So basically you can really improve your this is the AI suggestion. So basically it was this. Okay, there are embedded system controls output. Input devices receive data from environment, executes programmed algorithm which is done by microcontroller, control system actions that is by output devices. Also similar kind of visuals are there here in embedded system data flow. So you can just see this is similar diagram wherein you are literally doing everything out there. So this is the real-time monitoring control system. So these are the AI suggestions which are comfortably doing the given task in many ways. So you can just see uncontrolled system input devices, and this is the microcontroller which is processing the data, and this is the output. So this is one more, that is embedded system operational flow. So see here, there are input devices, this is the controlled output devices, this is the microcontroller processing the data given by input devices. These are the LEDs, displays, motors, buzzers, and this is the continuous loop. So basically you write the program, so that is dumped into the microcontroller, and then you are going to process that. Right. So this is something the Napkin AI gives. Okay. So those were the 6 free websites that can genuinely help you become more productive as a student. Like if you have never tried them before, I would definitely recommend start with a Notion. Okay, because this is the one I use the most, which is actually productive than everything. Okay, and with this video I've officially completed my 7-day upload challenge. It wasn't easy, always easy, okay, but I'm really happy I stayed consistent. Thank you so much. If you have watched this one of these videos, it truly means a lot to me. Okay, if you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments which website you're going to try first. Okay, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.